Here we go, y'all. Breakfast with baby, breakfast with baby, breakfast with baby. That's the theme song. Breakfast with baby show. In the house, y'all. Episode 109. For all y'all out there talking about, hey, quiet, don't come over here making no. No, I'm going live. Don't come over here disturbing. Episode 109. For everybody out there talking about, man, you need your own podcast and all that. Man, we on 109 episodes. No requests. Hold the request down, man. We doing the show today. Ms. Young in the house. You want to say something, Ms. Young?
Hi.
Hi, Ms. Young. Say, Ms. Young in the house over here. We got TDCJ lockdowns going on. I just seen it on the news. Down the news, rising violence. I don't know what's going on out there. They probably ain't got enough guards. Probably too hot. It's hot. I know it's hot. That's what it is. It's too hot in that mud. So it's too hot. And get up in the morning and then they mad. And they like, nah, man. Then they got all this race stuff going on. Hate. It's hate everywhere in the air, y'all. The hate is everywhere. The darkness is everywhere. I'm seeing people too, man. I'm looking at people. Man, it's in the air. It's in the air, y'all. You either gonna go. I don't think it's gonna be too many left in between. You either gonna go to the darkness or you gonna go to the light. I'm peeping people shifting. I think it's in the air. I don't know. I might be tripping. I might be seeing. I don't know. I can't do nothing but worry about myself. Let's go and get this thing. Hold on. I'm trying to let this. I'm trying to let some minutes flown in. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure this algorithm or the compute. You know, they don't tell you how they do things. You really kind of gotta. Everything is anecdotal evidence, you know, when it come down to testing these platforms, social platforms. I feel like if you go live, you get a little bit more leeway with your speech, you know, versus if you posting, I don't know, it's just maybe the computer can pick up keywords. I know that's the thing too, you know, keywords, key names, keywords. So, I don't know. I'm testing the waters. I think live. We brought the show to the live on the book, and we've been getting a lot of positive feedback. And so sure, we crank it up over here on the book. You know what I mean? Today is the name of the show. Today is Branqueamento. I might be saying it wrong. We can go maybe get right into. First out for the question I want to pose today to my black community, my black people, the black people, right? Why you feel like, man, the foot been on the neck of the black man. They don't want that to be the narrative. They changing the narrative. That's really kind of what today's show has to deal with. Whitewashing, whitening things up. They already doing it. They switching the narrative on us, right? To where when our kids go to complaining about the system or systematic ways of this country, the people on top or the powers that be, they gonna hit our kids with what is y'all talking about? What do you mean? What are y'all talking about? Where are y'all getting? Why do y'all feel that it's not even in this country for y'all? Why do y'all feel that somebody's against you? Where are you getting this from? I already see the play, the setup. You know, it's always a bigger picture. It's always a deeper meaning. I just had a conversation with somebody about that. They asked me, why you think it's always a deeper meaning to things? Because it is. It's always a deeper meaning to things. It's a realm that we cannot see. It's lights we can't see. We can put some glass. I can go in the dark. You can't. I can put some glasses on. I can see everything in the light. It ain't gonna look. It's not gonna look. It's gonna look different, like in a thermal view. Heat. I'm gonna pick up the heat. But I can't see that with the nigga. It's other stuff, ultraviolet rays. It's all kind of things to Nicole, hold on. Tell Taylor check her messenger. She probably saying, I don't know if she watching. Okay, I will. But yeah, it's a realm that we can't see. It's stuff we can't see. So with that being said, yeah, it's a deeper meaning. My deeper meaning is the spiritual meaning. I always knew the words and knew where it was at, where it said that everything is just been. I really do. I do get hesitant coming on here, but this was been on my heart for the past few, and I ain't tripping, so I'm really just about, I don't want the powers to be to get nothing twisted. I ain't nothing but foolishness. I ain't trying to, because, but the stuff that I'm saying, it's some information out there. You might have to go look, because they ain't going to give it to you. I'm going to tell you that right now. And they definitely not going to give it to our kids. They ain't giving our kids nothing. They ain't teaching the kids how to, you know what I'm saying? How to get no change back, So I ain't tripping on that, on them not teaching it in the schools. Because they ain't really teaching nothing in the schools, and I ain't trying to bag on no, maybe they are. The 3 R's, reading, writing, arithmetic. That's really your, what would you get? That's the meat from school, from education that you're gonna get. I mean, a public school, I feel, I don't know. But they're already taking a lot of that stuff up out of there. They switch it, taking books out, putting books in. They even take the words out of some books. They even switch the words in a book. But that's part of the whole whitening. So since we in, let's go to Branqueamento. We up in here. Today I'm reading from Henry Louis Gates, Upon These Shores. This man wrote Upon These Shores. This man wrote a bunch of books too, but these are the only 2 that I'm familiar with. Black and Latin America, right? Because 4 million slaves went to the United States and 20 million went everywhere else. I may be saying, I don't know. I read this a while ago and I came back across it because of some other stuff that was coming on. And it was this particular word that I remember from this book that I was looking for, when I opened the book, I went to the page because I wrote the words Branqueamento. I'm gonna read y'all. This is where I got it. I'm gonna read this little part that I got highlighted right here, y'all. Abolition may have ended slavery. Okay, Albuquerque said, but it didn't transform Brazil into a tolerant, multicultural nation that so many blacks and white abolitionists must have hoped it would have become. Between about 1884 and 1939, 4 million Europeans and 185,000 Japanese were subsidized to immigrate to Brazil and work as indentured servants. The process, a formal government program, was called Branqueamento, which translates literally as whitening. So they paid Europeans and Japanese people to go over there with them black Brazilian slaves and pretty much to go mate with them, whiten them out. And even over there in South America, they got that class too, the white Brazilians versus the dark. But that's everywhere. Everywhere in the land, everywhere on this planet is white versus black. Also been the case since people been here. The battle of white versus black has been going on all over this globe. And it's like, I wonder why. And so the information that's out now has been kind of, leading me to maybe why the things are that way in this world. Why, especially, and it's not even I'm gonna say now. Let me see, because I may be wrong. It's some countries right now. I think in Libya, it's slavery going on right now. They are enslaving Libyans, but also Libya was in the spring rising. They had some countries that Egypt, Libya, about 10 years ago, that their leaders were overthrown. Gaddafi. I forgot the cat in Egypt. They had him though. They had. I think that his trial. I don't know, did they hang him? But I know his trial was like on the street or something like that. They had it boy like in a clear cage or something crazy. I don't know. I might be. But anyway, but still, I mean, like the African American, the Black American, the American man the black man in America, right? Just science. If you into this, because I don't know, I don't really just say that you can trace your DNA now scientifically. You can trace your DNA, supposedly. Also, I seen, I done seen it before on business news where they say that, you got companies, that shit really just for entertainment purposes. It's some Blick Block videos where I seen some TikTok video. I don't know if he really was sending them to these places, to these DNA places, but that boy was taking DNA of like his iguana. His iguana was part Nigerian, and he took his bulldog. He had a dog. I think his dog was, from West Africa somewhere in Europe, so I don't know. But I don't know. Genetically, man, like the African American, the Negro, the black man in America, like supposedly our DNA are traced to certain parts of Africa. Where like they be like the names of everything have been changed. You know what I mean? It should be Nigeria probably only been called Nigeria for, I don't know, maybe not even 100 years. I don't know. I'm just saying. But like Mesopotamia was Iraq. They changed. It's like is Iraq or something like that. You know what I mean? Kemet, old Egypt, ancient Egypt was. It's like they change everything. They change the names, and so I'm showing you this right here. This Branqueamento was in the 1800s. Okay, that was in the 1800s. 200, 150, 100, 170 years ago, 160 years ago. These names of these lands, you know what I mean? Like these ancient, you'll look at the maps and you'll see the same lands, but they'll have different names. You look at the maps from different time periods. And so, history written by the victors. And so like, okay, if China invade the United States and take us over, what do our schools become? What do they learn in our schools? What will our holidays become? What will the Romans went and stole Egyptian game and burned and destroyed the libraries. But you'll see that, you'll go look at it. You can go find now where you can go find information that say that wasn't true. Or that was myth. That's, you could probably fact check that and that'll come up not true. The libraries of the Alexander were never destroyed. I don't know. So But okay, back to the so even today, the middle school in my neighborhood was Dick Darling. Also, the street. That's the same Dick Darling that Darling Street was named after. That Wilder jumping the third ward spot hole in the walls at. You know? That's where that's Emancipation now. They used to be Darling. They just changed that. Because Dick Darling was a Confederate soldier. And I think they did that to appease the black people. We're going to take down Confederate statues and Confederate Robert E. Lee High School, Jeff Davis Hospital. All these, you know, they took down all these statues, and they ain't take that down Sam Houston, but I guess that's probably some different stuff. The Sam, they gotta be. But anyway, they took down these statues, changed the names of schools and the streets and stuff like that, because that was the Confederate. So they saying they was a Confederate. We don't wanna celebrate Confederate history. Whitewash it away. Really, they tricked the nigga on that one. Cause they was doing that to appease. Some niggas was tripping. I don't know if the police was killing folks. I'm pretty sure they was. I don't know where that even came about. 4-5 was coming to say, what's 4-5 and yeah. Cause I feel like 4-5 was like coming to save the statues. Like or maybe that was I don't know. But that was around 2015 they did that. They was like, man, we gonna take down these. We not celebrating the Confederate people, or also what Confederate people? What are you talking about? In the South, Confederate. Where that's at? Show me where that's at. You gonna open up the history books and stuff. Tell you, man, our kids in the history books, man, they gonna be holding hands with the slave masters. Slave masters fed they already where they at? In Florida or something? Where I think old buddy in Florida was like, DeSantimonious. He said that black people benefited from slavery. No, motherfucker, the white people benefited from this motherfucker crazy. Man, black people, if you Google the black people inventions, Google black people inventions, you know what I'm saying? Of history. What? Man. But anyways, so, that's in one state, right? But as one state go, they all go. Colorado was the first state to legalize marijuana. You know, if one go, they all go. You know what I'm saying? I think California was the first state let a man go in a girl's restroom. I think one of these states started out one state, you know, and then and then they all go, right? So but that's what they gonna be on, like you know, that's what they gonna hit our kids with. I already see through that. Y'all benefited from slavery. The books, and we gonna say how we been. Then they gonna open up the books and they gonna show the slaves holding hands with the slave masters. You know, they probably had some AI video. They could AI generate a video of the slaves and the slave masters holding hands. Kumbaya, man, they're gonna be singing, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna show slaves fed, you know, they're gonna show big feasts that the slaves ate. They're gonna probably be dressed up in uniforms. They had slave uniforms dressed up real nice, button-up shirts and stuff. You know what I mean? They could go on and just put it in there. We had air conditioning. The slaves of 1700 had air-conditioned cabins and running water. Toilet, you know, so how they gonna know? But so that's and so it's like, well, why, I wonder what's the real on, because at this point, and I think that not everybody, but I feel that a lot of grown people, you go through life, and you know, then you start getting your own, and you listen to what they say, right? And then you start accumulating your own anecdotal evidence of life to give yourself wisdom out here, you know? So now I can see, so my you know, I want to share with my kids my wisdom. Not no shit that I heard or no they say. I can share some they says with them too, but the lessons from the heart though, the true lessons from my heart, man, gonna be from my, you know, the wisdom, my experiences, what I experienced. That's, you know, experience is the greatest. But anyway, so like, I come to this, it's like, man, they always tricking us. This world full of trickery. And, but that's because it's a deeper, because it's this, and it's, what only makes sense to me is the spiritual meaning. It's this land is a land of wickedness. This is dominion for a fallen. This place is to be ruled by the fallen, right? That's what the scriptures say. You know what I mean? And you start people, you're like, damn, man, why you'll see like, man, what's up with these type of atrocities? Why it's always been this way? Why is it that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really just get on here and just speak how you want to about it, because they got that. And that's another thing that make you, why they even got that police like that. You know what I mean? Started out anyways. LaRoe Meredith is a person that comment on every video I make from a fake page. I'm talking about, you can go on from the last 300 last videos and you'll see this loser commenting on here from a fake page. You are so passionate with your trolling. You have to be somebody that I know. You know what I mean? But anyways, so like, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You can't really just say what you want to say, because then they start labeling you like anti-Semitic and all that. And that's even when that, cause say quiet on the set. We live. Go on, why you gotta come on to the back, man? These rooms out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. And they gotta come to the room where your boy doing his breakfast. Well, hold on, let me hold on. 24 minutes, but I'm crazy. This segment of the podcast brought to you by Young's Bakery, 14583 Main Street. Quiet on the set. This segment of the podcast is brought to you by Young's Bakery, 14583 Main Street. Text 832-888-7859 to order your pineapple cream cheese pie jar. This podcast, well, this show is brought to you by the pineapple cream cheese pie jar. 2 jars, $35. 3 jars for $43. 4 jars for $50. Nationwide shipping is included in the price. Everybody text 832-888-7859 to order. Back. Anyways, I'ma just, I ain't even gonna try to make like I'm trying to think about what I want to say, because I don't want to say nothing too funky, but shit, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's a group of people in the world, they call themselves the chosen people, and they own everything, and they got all the money, and it's another people of the world, the African Americans, and they are the swag of this whole world. The whole world want to be like them. The African American man, the black man in America. Now the other group, the chosen group, they really do capitalize off the swag of the African American man. And it gets deeper than that, you know, because all the swag is built off of darkness. All of it. Our cool built off darkness. That's what they fed us. That's what they gave us. They make us cool. What we see on TV, what we see, the people that we look, black people, we look up to people. This is our society. This our kids. Ooh, I want to be like him. Ooh, I want to be like her. The same way was with us. That influenced me when I was a kid. Want to be like Mike. You know, Puff Daddy's shiny suit era. The Hot Boys, Cash Money Hot Boys. All this was what influenced the influences. But that's what they gave us, though. They, the chosen folks. And what I'm saying, only talk too funky. And then they go to, you know, tripping. Because they trip with you when you talk like this. But it's blatant. It's like you, okay, when it's pointed out, and then it's everybody, you can see it. Look at, and I don't I don't want to knock nothing hip hop. Because I don't want to knock nothing hip hop because I know the power of it, because hip hop is the African American. It's black. Hip hop is the black people in America. Pretty much, you know. And that's the whole swag of the world. What the whole world wanna, you know what I mean? And so, but like, look at the females of hip hop right now that our daughters looking up to. And it's like, why is that? Where'd that come from? And it's other people keep saying that. Why I ain't really, you know, I think at this point it's too many people already on that. They can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. You know, at one point, maybe 10, 15 years ago, you go speaking like that, you know, they probably try to take you out. I don't know what message to get you took out now. I don't know. You might, I don't know. It's the roll of the dice. A big piece of me think that that is too many. It's too many. That it's getting exposed. That too many good, especially for our people. Too many good messages for our people. They get took out, and that's been the case since That's been the case. If the message good for our people, they'll take it out. I don't know. A piece of me feeling like, I don't know, maybe that internet might have been, you know what I'm saying, a demon of their own design. You know, it's a gift and a curse. Cause they'll still take you out, take messages out. They still doing it like currently, it seems like, but I don't know. You know, once good stuff spread, what can you do? If they've been tricking us this whole time to make you believe that that the chosen people was somebody else, but the whole time, and it's just like, damn, why, maybe, you know what I mean? With all because in the prophecy speak about a people, you know what I mean, it's prophesied that'll speak about a people that's really kind of lined up with the black man in America. I don't know, you know what I mean? Also, too, I know that, I ain't gonna say I know, but it seemed like for religion is more of a tool of, I ain't gonna say more of, but I could see darkness using religion as one of their tools. Not saying that religion is a tool of darkness. I'm saying I can see the darkness of this land using religion as one of their tools, as one of their weapons, because it divide everybody. You know what I mean? And most people ain't even just you listening to what a man's religion really just what the preacher saying.
You doing good? You not be sick no more?
Say why you gotta? I'm on live.
Huh?
I'm live. We can hear your conversation. You talking about somebody's health. It sound like. Anyways, so I don't know, man. Maybe so like it's a lot of trickery out here. It seemed like, and I think that I ain't gonna even say that because I don't know if the truth will be let out. I don't know, man. It's a lot of I've been going through YouTube and it's a few messages out. It's a few people speaking and shoot, I don't know what they, I done seen some videos now. I done seen some Farrakhan sermons with millions of views. They only like a year old. Cause they just let him back on. They must just let him back on the internet. And shoot, even he's that's what Farrakhan, them be talking about. You go watch his sermons. He talk about the God's people and the fake God's people and what Revelation say about the people, the God's people lying, saying that they God's people and they not really. I don't know, man. And I ain't even just. That's why I say I feel like that's a bunch of funky talk. When I start talking, it's like, okay, man, you talking funky on this internet. I don't know what the hell kind of AI algorithm might pick up. It's like that's why I say that. I know you make a video, you talking about you ain't vaccinated. I know 2 years ago, 3 years ago, post a video talking about I ain't vaccinated. Y'all crazy. You down there lose your page. But on this live, but I figure like if you go, I ain't vaccinated, but I am vaccinated. But I ain't really vaccinated though. You know what I'm saying? But I am though. I ain't gonna have boosters and everything. So I don't know. Maybe you gotta hit the algorithms with some stuff like that. But what is the real? Has that ever been part of the solution? Come on, quiet on the set. Has that ever been really part of the solution for the black man in America? You know what they gonna give the black man in America for a solution? To go vote. We're gonna get on the old Al Sharpton train, Al Sharpton show. Go tell her to go vote. We gotta get in the voting booths, and they gonna hit us with that bullshit. Man, I ain't knocking voting. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like some black people running. But come on, man. You know what I mean? Is that going? Because that's what they gonna try to hit it. But then even that too, though, that go back to the powers that be. Man, I hear it's trickery out here, man. You don't be knowing who on you ain't gonna know. You don't know who on your side. But if everybody got on some biblical truth, history, if that's the, because they saying, man, genetically, scientific, the science showing, if all the people could get together on that accord, hey man, y'all know that the black people of America we probably the people, we the chosen people. Shoot. That ain't never been though. I don't think they ever tried that. I don't think we ever tried nothing like that though. You know what I mean? Because even in the black people, the powers that be find a way to divide. That's how you got it. That's the game. Divide and conquer. They find a way to. They got to divide it now. Our community divided because because we've been manipulated. They really that's why I say I don't have no. I always thought that. It was always like a little thought in my mind, like, dang man, why certain stuff why you only see certain stuff why you only see images of us a certain way, but then it makes sense. Then sometimes you just gotta, or you hear other people, or you hear more, trusted sources repeating the same thing, or you hear people that was down, in the industry that was down on that side, and they come out start saying the same thing. Kind of like when you read a book and you see something that you really kind of already know, but then you see it on black and white, it's like give you a stronger confirmation. But it's like, damn, man, it's a certain they want us to they want our kids to look up to a certain kind of black person. And then you find out who they are, right? And it's like, oh, then they go back to that a deeper meaning. It's a deeper meaning going on. Cause the people that want our kids looking up to the black people that they looking up to, they are. Why you think that? Why? I don't just think it's about money. I feel like they can. I had this conversation with a person before, with a rapper, and I was like, well, why you? And they felt like, man, listen, that's where the money at. That's why they put the money behind that. Drugs, whoredom, killing, murder, cause that's where the money at. And I ain't buying that. I feel like the money will be wherever. I ain't gonna say. Now also too, that may just be the code. You know what I mean? On a deeper level, to maximize the profits. You know what I mean? We're gonna use darkness, as much darkness as we can, to maximize the profits. Now I go for that. But man, them people could put anything on the radio and make the song stuck. Yeah, them people could put anything on the radio and get that song stuck in your head, whether that shit good or not. If the shit ain't on the radio good now, and the shit be stuck in your head. That's why I say, man, like my old man, my daddy, when he was 30 years old, they were trained through the media though, but they were trained and conditioned. You had one pair of tennis shoes when you turned 30. And just probably to go work out in. My daddy had shoe racks full of dress shoes. When I was young, I seen my daddy with shoe racks, like shoes everywhere, but it was all dress shoes. They all looked the same. It looked like he had like all the same pair of shoes in black and brown. You know what I mean? Every now and two of them might have some little tassels on the mugs or something, or a little, But so okay, let me get some more. Hold on, let me stop. This segment of the show is brought to you by what we got going? That Nurse _Tate, Loose Lounge. Man, I ain't gonna get my notes. I ain't done no we ain't been doing no commercials in a minute. Man, I tell you, man, I've been off my I'm gonna come do my lives to pump some jars, right? Because that's what because if I don't do it, no one will, right? But like the podcast topics, kept my energy. Man, I've been on some, man, this, like, I just been on some different shit, man. This past, like, I need some new answers out here. Maybe my answers outdated. Maybe my knowledge, what I know out here, you know what I mean? But it's like, man, I'm feeling like, this land designed for us to be tricked, man. It's always trickery around. And so you're gonna need some discernment out here Man, I'm peeping too, man. It's a lot of people I feel like getting on some the same thing. I don't know. It might be something went through the air, you know. And so people trying to get right either one way. You either gonna go one way towards the light, or you gonna go towards the darkness. Shit finna get, I don't know, but it seemed like it. Shit just get worse every year. The news get worse. You get desensitized, and then the next tragedy gotta be something to you know what I mean? It gotta be something. It's just like all the everybody want a scandal. Like you got a troll now, and even them scandals don't be doing nothing no more. Like one of them celebrities gonna damn near have to stage a school shooting to really just get they scandal on the airwave. Man, that shit nobody be giving a damn about nothing. We desensitized to all. They don't give a fuck who cheating on who hit, who slapped who's sleeping with them, who give it. Nobody, it ain't even nothing that can move us. And so with these tragedies and disasters, it's like this energy once you know, the energy of stuff, once you get desensitized and just used to some old crazy, gotta hit you with something that could, you know, something to get you a little bit of tragedy boost. You know what I mean? And then shit just getting worse and worse. The news, the events, they get crazier and crazier. So you want to say something, Miss Young? Mama, come on, you been disturbed. You wanted to get on the phone over here. Cause I think but think about that though. In the 1800s, they subsidized the Europeans and the Japanese. Man, we gonna pay y'all to go over there, you know, and make babies. You know what I mean? Subsidized to promote aid, with a private entity with public money. That mean that the taxpayers paid for that. The government cut checks, Branqueamento checks. Get y'all a Branqueamento check. Go over there and get one of them fine Brazilian chicks. Have some babies. Shoot, cut y'all a check for that. You know what I mean? Shoot, lighten them babies up. Because, I don't know, man, there's something about that melanin. There's something about the melanin. And I don't believe, and I believe that whatever it is they told us about it, them hoes lying. Why I think that? Because them hoes be lying about everything. Them hoes been lying about everything, too. And they'll change up some stuff, too. They'll change the name. Dialing to Emancipation Street. Who is Dick Darling? Dick Darling was a Confederate. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Where he at? Where he at in the history book? Man, he on page 460. You're gonna go there and it's gonna be a big old space. It's just gonna be blank. No words in the book. It's gonna be gone like a mug. That's just like how they doing and they gonna say it's the Mandela effect. We in a new dimension where, you know, Chick-fil-A got the K on it, the Chick-fil-A got a K on it now, and all that old stuff. You know, the Mandela effect. Anyway, let me see. Can you ship cakes in a jar? Yes. Text 832-888-7859 to order your cake and pineapple cream cheese pie jars. We got cake jar, we got butter cake, lemon, pineapple, strawberry, wedding cake, Sakatimi with the pecans. We got marble chocolate, red velvet with the cream cheese icing, Italian cream with the cream cheese icing, and what I was finna say, I'm looking at the thing. How about your yeah, matching fro? I got the shirt, the ready to die fro, the Biggie fro. Biggie. Let me see what I was finna say. Okay, Italian cream with the pecan. Okay, 2 jars for $28 to commemorate our 28-year anniversary in business here at Young's Bakery. 3 jars for $33, 4 jars for $39, 5 jars for $45, 6 jars for $50, nationwide shipping included in the price. So Taylor, somebody say check your Facebook messenger or something like that. Somebody left a comment saying, I don't know, trying to leave some messages. Let me see what we got. I don't know, man. If the black, but that's what I'm saying. Most of the black elites, the people that the blacks look, the people that the peasant blacks, us down here that we looking up to the elite blacks, right? Ooh, man, they just got, that boy got they got $500 million home, ooh, $20,000 concert. You know how we do. You know what I mean? But I don't know. You know, it'll have to be if that information was to get enough momentum in the community. The information, the history of the Bible, pointing to who out here. Soon as, man, on this internet, soon as I done seen a few people on these social media platforms go to talking that message about who we really are, and they be, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't be turning out good. That's why I'm I'm foolishness. Do not take me serious. Comedian, I'm a comedian too. Text 832-888-7859 for booking info. I'm a comedian. I got 3.5, I got like 4 jokes and everything. I don't want them. I'm just repeating some stuff I seen. Don't kill the messenger. The opinions of Jonathan, the views and opinions of Jonathan do not represent the views and opinion of Young's Bakery, and they not even. That's why I'm saying I don't want nobody to think. I don't want. Yeah, they might not even be my views or opinions. I'm just repeating some stuff that I seen or that I heard that I read. It sound like, okay, maybe, you know, it sound like, okay, maybe, you know, but shoot, I don't know. You know what I mean? If that truly was some information that could get momentum in the black community, you know, I don't know, man, how could you deny some spirit? But you already got deniers, you already got Bible deniers anyway, especially if you black, because they're like, hey man, this is they use this to the slave master gave you this and that, I feel you too, but then what's the alternative? You know what I mean? And if you're gonna say that Islam is the alternative, brother Islam, or say that the Bible confirmed the Quran. They read the Bible. They believe the Bible. They just maybe don't believe, or they just don't believe that Jesus was a prophet, or the last prophet, or a prophet. I don't know exactly. But I know they believe the Bible. And they'll tell you that the Bible confirmed the Quran. It's the same stories. They did change a lot. But that's another thing. They took books out the Bible. They changed a lot in translation. But who did this? And why? Why and who did this and why? Cause it's a meaning to that. You know what I mean? And I think that the color of our skin has a lot to do with why they changed things and took out books, you know. Also too, just different translations, you lose meaning. Also too, going from languages, our languages don't share the same words. You know, it might be words in English that they don't even have a word for it in Spanish. So to become, you know, almost like a synonym. the Spanish word ended up. So, that's just translations. The Bible been translated in a lot of different languages, and it has lost translations, changed. I don't know. But also too, they could line stuff up historically with some of them with stories in the Bible. Some of them the kingdoms that's in there that they speak about. So but man, Farrakhan say that the Bible is a lot of trickery in the Bible. Farrakhan be speaking from the Bible sometimes, but sure, it's tricky. But so, who will use these? Who will be suited? Like who would want to use that? You would think that would probably be one of the main tools of Lucifer out here. Religion just seems like like you can sneak in, and kind of like being an undercover cop or something like that. Going undercover. Shoot, that's the undercover department has got to be a main. They got to be a valuable piece of the police department. The whole undercover division. So, let me see. I had let me see what we talking about. Can I buy some cake? Yes, text 832-888-7859. What you want to know about the cake jars? We got cake in the jar. This the pie. Cake, 8-ounce cake jars. Butter cake, lemon, pineapple, strawberry, wedding cake, sakatimi with pecans, marble chocolate, red velvet with cream cheese icing, Italian cream with the cream cheese icing and pecans. We got 2 jars for $28, 3 jars for $33, 4 jars for $39. We got 5 jars for $45, 6 jars for $50. Nationwide shipping is included in the price. Text 832-888-7859 to order. That's 832-888-7859. Text 832-888-7859 to order your cake and pineapple cream cheese pie jars. We got the pie in a jar too as well. Price is a little bit different. 2 jars for $35, 3 jars for $43, 4 jars for $50. Nationwide shipping included in the price. Text 832-888-7859 to order. I think I'm finna, cause I gotta go run to the UPS, man, before I'm gonna go and wrap this up, man. I just can't just drop something in on you, drop something in every now and then. I'll backslide you some country band like that, huh? Hey, I got a little something for y'all, man. I ain't just trying to rub, I come back on here probably Friday with some more foolishness, try to get my mama cuss me out, to cuss some people out, to do some, or say some cuss words, bring that foolishness back. We foolishness over here, man. I'm a comedian. This is all comedy. Don't take me serious. I ain't trying to change the world or none of that. Wake up, no folks. I'm just trying to get some good content out. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody, hey, I ain't tripping if somebody picks something up on the way. I'm gonna go and take it in on now when y'all. Appreciate y'all dropping in to the show, and I am out of this mug. Woo.